What's up, guys? How are you people? I hope you guys doing well. So I'm back with another FIFA match, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on notification bell. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. That's correct.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. A decent chance! He's on it, can he get away? Camavinga! Goal! Argentina!
The goal scorer for Argentina after 8 minutes is number 4, Pasego! Pasego! Pasego!
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Kane, distributed tidily. Oh, that's delightful. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Back towards the middle. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Yamal. Medina. Argentina very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Camavinga. Camavinga crosses it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Akanji. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And here's Yamal. He is through here. Shot a goal! Oh, he's been caught napping. And another try! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Fernandez. Now it's Martinez.
Argentina can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Camavinga. And it's Caicedo. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Martinez. Now it's Messi. McAllister. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. Ambitious ball here. And the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Argentina probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Argentina have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back on the way. Argentina leading courtesy of the game's only goal. That ball looks a good one. Son Heung-min. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Romero. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw-in. It's going to be another throw. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Kane. Over to the right flank. Now it's Yamal. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Fernandez. And it's Son Heung-min. Camavinga. Caicedo, given the lift of his goal. And it's Fernandez. And this is Son Heung-min. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Into the last quarter of an hour. And this is Messi. Now, can they get him away? The ball is onto this. And Messi! And And a neat finish. Argentina are level. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
The goal scorer for Argentina after 78 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Argentina really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Camavinga.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Fernandez. Now he's got space here.
2 added minutes has been
Caicedo.
indicated.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And this is Kane. Yamal. They'll have to settle for that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
A quick
Yeah,
reminder
this
today
looked the
that
most
smoking
likely
is
outcome,
only
but we've
allowed
had
in
a
areas
good
shown.
variety.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Now it's to Ketelara. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Yuri Tielemans, Peter, I don't think you get many better than him when it comes to connecting the team's attack and defence. Positional intelligence, that's what we're talking about. The way he can change rhythm in accordance to what's going on around him.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold ventures forward. Towering header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's to Ketelara. Nicely spread. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Now it's the Ketelara. Trossard! It's bounced back off the post. Goal! Belgium! And Belgium are ahead. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 8, Yuri Tillman. Yuri Tillman. Yuri Tillman.
Belgium have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Kane. Trossard. Tielemans. Now it's the Ketelara. And this is De Bruyne. Trossard is in a really good position out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now this could be a chance. And he's straight offside.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Son Heung-min. And it's Fernandes. Now it's Messi. Well read, nice interception. Castagna. Here's Doku.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's De Bruyne. Tielemans. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Argentina trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at half. It's Son Heung-min! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Castagna. Now it's the Ketelara. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Kane. And here's Messi. Driving through. He's had a shot! Oh, that's fabulous. Has another go! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Argentina still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Tielemans. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now there's a fine ball. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's the Ketelara. De Ketelara receives it in a good position here. De Bruyne! And he's heaved it away. But he's left disappointed.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
That has been knocked clear. Argentina. Oh, he's having a go! And no, just off target. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Yamal. Son Heung-min. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Onana. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Son Heung-min. Now it's Camavinga.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well sorted out. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Now it's Yamal.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tielemans. And it's De
There will be
Bruyne.
1 minute added time.
Meunier. And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And a quick reminder
Your
today
final thoughts,
that
Jim?
parking in the
I think
area
it's one of
around the
these
stadium
games
is
where
strictly
both have
forbidden.
plenty to think
Please
about.
use parking provided by the club
I don't
or
think...
any-
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Looking for options for movement. Tries to cross. There's the header! Goal! Argentina! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Gavi. Great vision. And he's in on, there's the shot! Oyarzábal gets flagged offside. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. And here's Kane. It's Kane! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gavi. Tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball. Gavi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Pedri goes short. Cross from Ferran Torres. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold played out to the left flank. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Ferran Torres. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernandez. That's going right the way across. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Yamal. Now it's Kane. That has been slung wide. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And here's Messi. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that... He'll try for... Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Kubasi.
2 added minutes.
Here's
has been
Llorente.
indicated.
Ferran Torres. Oyarzábal. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Argentina leading by 1 at the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Argentina can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. Back on the way then.
Argentina can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And it's Gavi. Fabian Ruiz is onto this. Shoots! Well taken goal. Spain are all square.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The goal scorer for Spain after 54 minutes is number 21, Mikel Oyarzabal.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? No, he couldn't quite catch up to that.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Fernandez. Mikel Oyarzabal distributed tidily. Oh, he's found support out wide. Fabian Ruiz! That's another chance! Goal! Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, no joy this time. Fernandez. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cucurella. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Son Heung-min. Can he get on the end of this? Crosses it in. Impressive jump. And a neat finish. And the lead lasts no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 78 minutes is
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Ferran Torres receives it in a good chance! Goal! Spain! And again they hit the front. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
number 21.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel. Spain have their lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Now it's Williams. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's a very decent... Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. And this is getting better and better. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Substitution.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character.
And Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish of true class! Deep, deep into injury time!
It goes for Argentina. Number 6, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Argentina give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. And that's it. Argentina pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, in all honesty, Peter,
Those of
this
you making
would
their
have
way
been
home
seen
on
as a
public
very
transportation
winnable
today,
game,
please
but it
watch the
turned
screen
into a
for
typical
train
case of
departure
how
times
not to
from all local major
maximise your home
stations.
advantage. And I think when you look back on it, Peter, the crowd played its part, there's no doubt about that. They got a bit down on their team, you know, early in the game, and it just went downhill from there.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues.
And Messi! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Camavinga. No goals as yet. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Kane. Messi! It's hit the upright. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Unahi. And it's Diaz. Now it's Kane. Messi. Caicedo. He's having a hit! Oh, he's been... and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Argentina! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Harry Kane!
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Camavinga. And it's Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, nice touch.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Brahim Diaz. And Unahi. And it's El Ainawi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bunu. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Argentina just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though.
And Messi! Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's fabulous. El Ainawi. Argentina are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's Kane. Spread it left. Space for him to turn and look. Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Can he finish it? And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Messi. Kane being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if he's denied a chance to make the ball stick, Peter, the threat is obviously minimised.
Deftly away. Alcanus. And Unahi. And it's Alcanus. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Diop. Unahi. And the shot! Goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution for Morocco, number 23.
Morocco can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Morocco cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Deftly away.
Morocco really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Tries to get it clear, and they're quick to get it back. Now the ball's gone astray. Lobbed in behind. Brahim Diaz in acres of space out wide.
Substitution for Morocco, number 11, number 10, Brahim Diaz. Coming on the field,
Mazraoui with the short one. Shot could be on.
There will be 5 minutes
Shoots! He's got a goal! And right near the end, we have parity.
The goal scorer for Morocco, number 2, Hakimi. Hakimi.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Yamal. That's going wide left. It's a promising position. Can he finish? And that's it. They will have to shake on that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Caicedo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Children's announcement.
Well, after all of that... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly... And a header! Argentina! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Son Heung-min. Now that looks a decent ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Sorloth. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Ødegaard. Norway are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole...
He's going for goal! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Yamal attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold. Son Heung-min. Kane. Camavinga. Son Heung-min. He's got away. Camavinga. Very nicely done. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's played it in low. Has a look and plays it forward. Haaland. Messi looking to add to his goal. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Alexander-Arnold. And Jamal. Caicedo. And it's Fernandes. Out towards the flank. Jamal has created one goal already. And it's Messi. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
There will be 1 minute
Son Heung-min. That's destined for the flank. He has found a way through. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Argentina just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Argentina can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Argentina leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Fernandes. Now it's Son Heung-min. Tries one from range! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And it's Kane. And that's going wide left. He is through here. Looking for the run. He's cut it out. That's put paid to the danger. Son Heung-min with the cross. Berger. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Norway clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a goal kick. Berger. Pass somewhat off target. Fernandes. He's looking wide. Son Heung-min. Played in by Son Heung-min. Keeper's dealt with that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution in progress.
Kane receives it in a good position here. And here's Jamal. Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold plays it in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bob. Now it's Kane. Aims beyond the defence. Messi finds himself offside.
Substitution.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And that pass just didn't quite work. Yamal. Argentina, moments now away from seeing this one out. And Caicedo, and it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. It's a really well-measured ball.
There will be 3 minutes.
Lovely feeding is Kane! And he's stuck it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Argentina have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see them more.
And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
And a quick announcement for the
Messi
benefit
voted
of
man
anybody
of the
who has found
match,
themselves
and
a little lost
deservedly
today.
so.
Please look at the screen.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
And it's Fernandes. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the Belgian boy, De Ketelaere, is worth a mention, Peter. He's got a great mix of creativity, versatility and tenacity. He's got everything a playmaker needs, and of course his team will no doubt be looking to him to get them going here.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
De Ketelaere really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Doku cuts out the pass.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet because neither attack has turned up.
Trossard. Here's Onana. Meunier. Trossard. Looking to play him in. Didn't quite work for him. Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold. Castagna. Here's Doku. Messi. Now it's Kane. Now it's Messi. Spread to the right. Kane. Shoots! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
And it's Tielemans. Castagna picks it up out wide. He has found the way through. Tielemans. Doku. Doku. He leaps for it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kane. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And for the first half, that is that. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So neither side has yet broken through. Mechelen. Castagna. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Good running, strong and purposeful. Plays a sharp little ball here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. This looks promising. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Now it's De Ketelaere. And this is De Bruyne. Trossard. Meunier. And here's De Bruyne. He's on it. Can he get away? And the shot! It's hit the upright. And a neat finish. They've done it. Finally, they've broken through. Doku duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
The first breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
And it's Fernandez. Oh, that's nice. He's having a pop! Oh, my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top drawer! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Argentina restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Number 10, Trossard. Number 8, Yuri Tillemans. Coming on the field, number 22, Alexis Salamakis. Number 23.
Camavinga. Akanji. It's Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's to Ketelara. Oh, good spread. Salamakis.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
De Bruyne. And here's to Ketelara. Threads one in. Promising position. Plays it across. And that is well cleared. Now it's Yamal. And there goes the final whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Played out to the left flank. Well, that's beautifully weighted. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Yamal. And here's Kane. That has been slung wide. Son Heung-min! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 18, Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
Morocco are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Hakimi knocks it out wide. Morocco are very well equipped down the flanks. It is... there's the shot! Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Caicedo. Oh, good spread. Diop kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Unahi. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Yamal. Messi. And he was quick to react. Mazraoui. Unahi. And it's El Khanous, approaching the half-hour mark. And Unahi, that's destined for the flank. Unahi. And he gets rid in a hurry. Son Heung-min. Akanji. Messi. Now it's Kane. No, he's not getting past him there. Unahi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Look at the tries a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Mazraoui goes short. Cross from Hakimi. Camavinga getting this one clear. Caresses it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Fernandez does well to get it back. Yamal. Yamal. Oh, this is a very good run.
Minutes has been indicated.
Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. Now the ball in. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Argentina coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
A little lost today.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Argentina are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So let's get the ball rolling. Argentina currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui. And it's Al-Khanous. And Unahi. He can run onto that. That has been cut short. Argentina are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Camavinga. Caicedo. Fernandez. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Riyad with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Morocco really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming. Oh, good effort! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Fernandez. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he's quick to return it. Unahi, good driving run.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Messi. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Very much into the last knockings.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And time is up. Argentina have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Son Heung-min picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
To the screen right now for information.
Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly... Chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Dembele. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this fella, Upamecano, is remarkably forward-thinking for a centre-back. I really like the way he's proactive in everything he does, often stepping out of that defensive line and pressing people much further up the pitch. It's risky business.
Messi! In he goes again! Goal! Argentina! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Number 9, Harry Kane.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Alexander-Arnold. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's found space here. Rabiot. Chouameni. Oh, good spread. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. There's the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The goal scorer for Argentina.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's picked his way through. And it's Dembele. Fernandez was in no mood for any of that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Olise. Delivers the ball. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Son Heung-min. And here's Camavinga. And here's Camavinga. That is lovely. Messi's cross. He leaps for it. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Doué. Camavinga.
There will
Fernandez.
be 1 minute added time.
Son Heung-min, who does have an assist to his... The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. how's the first half compared with your expectation?
Argentina really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Argentina sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. The second half is up and running. Doué. And claimed it back swiftly. Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. He has found a way through. Camavinga clears it away. That's gone for a throw-in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rabiot cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kane under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And it's Messi. And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Son Heung-min has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
To replace him is number 12, Barcola.
Rabiot. Dembele. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Kane. Camavinga receives it in a good position here. It's come to nothing.
Substitution for France, number 11.
France
Olise.
have opted to
Number
make another
7,
change here.
Dembele. Coming on the field, number 24.
Chouameni.
Ryan Cherki, number 25.
And it's Hernandez. Barcola. Barcola running with the ball. Tries to play it through. And it's made its way to... And the shot! And he hits the net! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response, absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And here's Camavinga. Can he get it through? He's found space here. Oh, good climb! Back in once more. Oh, that was vital.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Cherki is in a really good position out wide.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Akliou, can he finish? And yes, it's there! And right near the end, we have parity. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left.
And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
And now,
How would you
please
summarise
turn
what we've
towards the
seen today
screen
then,
for a
Jim?
special
Well, Peter,
presentation
I suppose...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Now it's to Paul. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. He slings it in. Akanji getting this one clear. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role, because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Camavinga, it's a searching pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Now it's Yamal. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Montiel. Messi. Now that's well seen too. Akanji. It's Camavinga. And it's Fernandez, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now it's to Paul. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal. Son Heung-min. And here's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Son Heung-min. That's it, 45 minutes up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Ah, he's given it away. Has to go back here. And he shoots! Son Heung-min. Camavinga. And it's Caicedo. To Messi. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Opts for safety. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Now it's Messi. Oh, well played, well played. Romero. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Chips it through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's to Paul. Fernandez. Medina. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Almada. That's tidy. Oh, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Gonzalez with the cross. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's found a way past. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Camavinga. Now this could be a chance. And that's played in low. Can he finish? But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Now it's Yamal. Son Heung-min! And that was struck with genuine force. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Yamal. And that signals the end. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
Please be
Your
reminded
reflections
that
then,
drinking
Jim.
is only
Yeah,
allowed
this
in the
looked the
areas
most
shown on
likely
this
out.
map.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. That is ended up in no man's land. Fernandes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ball's played through, spread neatly.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pass is just off target. Yamal. And he's gone searching crossfield. Caicedo. And Fernandes. Yamal. Oh, good-looking ball. He's rising! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
He has found a way through. Tries to pass it through. And he's quick to get rid. Nice control. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And he's heaved it away. Akanji. Neither side giving way. It has been tight.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fernandes. And it's Messi. And Yamal. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Just a quick
Where
announcement.
do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
CCTV
Solid,
is now in
very
operation
solid,
for your
actually,
safety.
Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Oh, generally. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Now it's Sambolo. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And here's Kane. That's tidy. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Now it's Sambolo. Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. Camavinga. Quick look, then plays it in. Akanji gets it clear. And this is Kane. Oh, this is a... Yamal! Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! Finally, they've broken through.
The goal scorer for Argentina.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Substitution for Switzerland, number 17.
Switzerland can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
19.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Now it's Sambolo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Great chance!
Switzerland really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Now that is tidy, really tidy. Kane, and he's in on goal, tries a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going two down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Substitution for Switzerland, number 7, Embolo. Number 11, coming on the field, number 23, number 16.
Switzerland are looking to go forward now.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Camavinga. Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kane!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is that. Argentina have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Yamal claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument.
To please drink responsibly. Anyone
What
appearing
are your thoughts on
intoxicated.
today's game? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. And he was quick to react. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard not to...
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Mazraoui. Unahi. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Caicedo. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Kane. That's destined for the flank. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Neither side yet able to find the net. Yamal.
That's good play from him.
Yamal. There he goes, motoring forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Messi. Now it's Kane. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Messi. And this is Kane. It's Kane! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Unahi. Now it's Al-Kanous. Mazraoui. Passing is crisp and sharp. Caicedo. Son Heung-min.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Messi. Unahi. And it's Hakimi. He's a sharp little ball here. Caught offside that time. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for the run, thinks about the shot. Again the flag's up. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So straight into the second half.
Argentina have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Yamal. That is lovely. The cross. Cleared away. And this is Kane. Tries one from range. Oh my word, that is quite something. That is a gem, an absolute gem. They've done it. Finally, they've broken through.
Argentina, after 58
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Argentina have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Son Heung-min. Messi. Real chance! And that's a tiny finish. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's El Canous. Unahi. Now it's El Ainawi. Oh, that is a nice touch. That's a delicate pass. And that was very necessary.
Substitution.
Can he get it through? Played in by Mazraoui.
That's good defensive concentration.
And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot, and again. And that's a sharp finish. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Kane looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Looking to play him in. Lofted in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Son Heung-min looking to receive it in space. A header! It's a goal! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
After 88 minutes is number 6, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Argentina have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Indicated.
Now it's Son Heung-min. That's good running with the ball. Unahi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's that, the end. Argentina are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Kane claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Please keep your eyes on your children during the
How
match.
would you
at all
summarise what
times.
we've seen today then, Jim?
Argentina definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play, running in...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Kane touches it back. Played out towards the right wing. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Kane. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Spread out to the left. It's a promising position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Fernandez. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Hernandez, and it's Doué. Mbappe! Pass is just off target. Camavinga for Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Yamal. Caicedo. And this is Kane. It's Kane! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Dembele. Messi. And it's Fernandez. Son Heung-min has it in a wide position. Plays a sharp little ball here. Rabiot. Koundé. Dembele. And it's Dembele for Olise. And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Argentina clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Doué. Now, can they get him away? This looks promising. Now, he's got space here. He has a look up. Shot, surely! It's in! So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
After 56 minutes is number 10, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And it's Messi. That is good strength. And here's Yamal.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Now it's Kane. Yamal shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rabiot is there, and he can get that clear. Dembele. Caicedo. And here's Kane. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Doué gets into a good position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution for France. Number 11, Olise. Number 20,
Not too much more here than seeing our time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Number 24,
And it's Camavinga.
Number 12, Barcola. Number 25.
That has been slung wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries one from range. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals,
Just a quick
unbearable,
request
sometimes
today for everybody
unwatchable
to please
for
kindly
those with a
move
vested
in-car
interest.
park on the road.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Argentina.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, one of the smartest wingers around, Peter, is Oyarzabal. I really like the way he just instinctively seems to know when to take people on or when to release it. And not being a physical specimen, you really have to show good tactical awareness on this front. And he's learning quickly.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. He's got away. Caicedo. Fernandez. And Jamal. Fernandez. That's going wide left. Son Heung-min finding himself in space. And the finish! Goal! Argentina! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
After 10 minutes is Number 19, Yamal! Yamal! Yamal!
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Cucurella gets into a good position. Gavi. Good ball, good take. Son Heung-min. And it's Caicedo. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Kane. Messi. And here's Kane. Kane! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
Kubasi. It's a promising position. In by Llorente. That'll be a corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Messi. Now it's Son Heung-min, and he's been shifted off it. Now this could be a chance. Half an hour played now. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nicely weighted ball, and he was quick to react. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Oyarzabal, and he's quick to return it. Ferran Torres. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Kane. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space.
2 added minutes has been
Rodri
indicated.
getting this one clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Argentina coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Argentina can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open it.
It's Kane! Oh, good finish! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time.
Pedri! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Pedri really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Not the most convincing of passes. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's delightful. Son Heung-min proves just a little bit too strong. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Messi. Yamal. And he goes cross-field. And it's Son Heung-min. Great vision. Space for him to turn and look. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Argentina find a position of real strength now. And he's intervened well there. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Yamal. Here's Llorente. And here's Pedri. Caicedo. Akanji. Just a quarter of an hour to play for Messi. Caicedo. And it's Fernandez. Spread to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! And that is well cleared.
Substitution in progress.
Looking for options for movement. He's in, surely! And this is Son Heung-min. Pedri. That's destined for the flank. Can he get on the end of this? Williams. Yamal. Oh, he's having a go! Keeper's not concerned by that. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Tries to pass it through. Hoist it in. He leaps for it! And that's a tidy finish! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Harry Kane!
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. And that will be it. Argentina looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Kane claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Shown on this map. Thank you for your
How would you
cooperation.
summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Cross to the back post. Only partially clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Haaland. Sørloth takes a shot! Goal! Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Number 7.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Back towards the middle. Yamal. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Kane. Fernandez. Played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. And he's there to clear it. And that has been cleared. Norway have the chance to go the other way. Ødegaard. Just eases him off the ball. Son Heung-min. And it's Caicedo. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Argentina are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Solot. Berger.
Norway really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack.
Tries one from range! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Fernandez. Messi. Fernandez. It's Camavinga. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Crosses it in, shape, and no mistake. It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Two added
looking
minutes
wide.
has been indicated.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Yamal. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Argentina unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's going across goal.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Camavinga. And it's Kane. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Yamal! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has been knocked clear. No, he refuses to take the bait. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Substitution for Norway. Number 7, Sørloth. Coming on the field is
Number 11.
In towards the back stick. Cleared without hesitation. Fernandez. And it's Kane. Yamal. Now it's Kane. Tries to dink it through. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And here's Haaland. And he's really put himself on the line here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Kane looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, it makes sense, Peter, that if he's frustrated, the whole attack may suffer.
And it's Fernandez. Argentina very much. He'll try from distance! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Substitution for Norway. Number 10, Ødegaard.
So here comes the
Number
substitution.
20, coming on the field, number 22, Bob. Number 23.
Cleared away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Pass is coming off in quick succession. Shot! Surely! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Norway really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And this is Kane. Can he get it through? Oh, that's an excellent interception. And we're done. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Please take this opportunity.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think it's one of these...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. He won't be happy with that one. Yamal. Spread out to the left. Looking for options for movement. That's a sharp pass. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it's Messi. Son Heung-min.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Thinks about the shot. Shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that is well cleared. Yamal. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Takes a shot! Goal! Argentina! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
De Bruyne. And the pass is intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. And here's Kane. That's good play. De Bruyne. Onana, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Trossard. And it's Kane. And if you have just joined
There will
us,
be 1
still
minute added
just
time.
one goal between them. And the score is Son Heung-min! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Argentina go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Argentina with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. Back on the way then.
Argentina definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Delivers the ball. Chance! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's De Bruyne. Knocks it into... Shapes to shoot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Akanji.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Tielemans scooting forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Plays it across. Oh, good climb! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nearly, but not quite. Caicedo. And it's Fernandez. Messi. Tries to pass it through. And this is Kane. That has found him in acres of space. And that is expertly dealt with. De Bruyne. That's Tielemans. De Bruyne. Played back into the centre. Messi. Argentina have it back and can go again. Kane, it's Kane! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's to Ketelara, and here's De Bruyne. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Trossard. Akanji with the clearance. Trossard! Oh, it's hit the post! Now the delivery, well played. Argentina can consider themselves just about safe now. Can he get it through? And this is Kane. Not a hint of offside here. Kane had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And he was quick to react. 2 minutes to be added on. Into the channel. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Argentina can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Yamal taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Back towards the middle. Elvedi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbolo, now it's Vargas.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now he's got space here, and that's a danger. It's Kane! Goal! Argentina! And we have liftoff! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Mbolo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yamal. He's had a shot! And a neat finish! And they're threatening to fly away here. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Number 18, Son Heung-min.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need...
Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. Just one goal in it now. Game on! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Argentina really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Switzerland cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And here's the chance to counter. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Rodriguez. Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. Opts to play it back. Yamal! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Lamine Yamal certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Just past the 40th minute mark. He's got away. Oh, nice touch. Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's found a way through. Son Heung-min finding himself in space. Yamal. He's slinking. And for the first half, that is that. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Argentina are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. The second half is up and running. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Sampolo. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. Goes looking wide. Caicedo. Camavinga. Oh, sweet feet. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ball's played through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Sampolo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Argentina needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, some astute defending there. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution for Switzerland, number 11, Number
Switzerland
6,
choosing to make the first change.
coming on the field, number 19.
Yamal tries to clear.
Number 3.
Switzerland really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Caicedo. Now it's Camavinga. And it's Son Heung-min. Okafor. Now that's well seen too. Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That ball looks a good one. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Number 5, Alexander-Arnold.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And this is Kane.
2
Freuler.
added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Strokes it back. And that will be the final act. Argentina can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise,
Please
potency
turn your attention
and
to the
proficiency.
screen for information
Kane
provided by
claiming the
local
man of the
police.
match. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Now it's Haaland. Ødegaard. Now it's Berger. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Son Heung-min. Oh, sweet feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Haaland. Now that's well seen too. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Plays it out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Norway definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
He might be in here! And Messi! Goal! Argentina! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
After 36 minutes is number 6, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Camavinga. Argentina leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Berger.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Argentina go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Argentina are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back on the way.
Argentina definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself up.
Kane! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Son Heung-min. That has been slung wide.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. Spread to the right. Can he get away here? Can he get it through? Argentina have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Substitutions taking place.
Cross needs to... Oh, great leap! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Harry Kane!
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yamal. And it's Caicedo for Messi. Caicedo. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! And that was very necessary. Argentina have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Good ball, good take. Messi.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Bob.
There will be 3 minutes.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Showing good feet. And he's having a shot! Oh, and the referee says that is it. Argentina are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. They're up and running then. Switzerland have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Good read, needed to be. First quarter of an hour gone. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped. Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Fernandez. That's going wide left. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. Granit Xhaka. And it's Zakaria. Played out towards the right wing. Zakaria. And Akanji. Freuler. Messi.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now it's Mbolo. No, he's not getting his way this time. Fernandez. Over to the right flank. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Yamal! And he's really put himself on the line here. Defending of the desperate variety. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Flashes in an impressive jump. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. 5 minutes till the break. Can he get away here? Nicely aimed pass. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Rodriguez. And that interception was most necessary. And that signals the end of the first period. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello, everybody,
And we are up to the break.
Argentina really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Aimed at the far side. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And the game has liftoff.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Argentina, after 53 minutes, is number 6, Lionel Messi.
Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Threads one in. And a chance!
Argentina are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Distributed tidily. Just about up to the hour now.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Skims one in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caicedo, spread to the right. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now he's running away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he get it through? Vargas is wide and looking to get onto this.
Switzerland really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Kane. Camavinga. Good challenge, excellent challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Quality
There
ball.
will be 1 minute added
Now it's
time.
Vargas. Not too much more. And there goes the final whistle. Argentina have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Messi voted man of the match,
Fellow
and
attendees,
deservedly
this
so.
is a lost children's announcement.
How would you summarise what
With
we've
the
seen
father of
today
a
then,
boy
Jim?
and
Okay, guys, this is I'm going to bye, guys. Oh no, hell no, back. Sorry. So see you tomorrow, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe also. Turn on notification bell too. Bye, guys.